Hello, cosmic travelers. Welcome back. Today, we will report on one of the most notorious cases of close encounters in Spain, experienced by retired Dionísio Ávila, a former and respected resident of Los Vilares in the Andalusia region. Ávila had contact not only with the spacecraft, but also with three beings who left him a strange artifact. But before we start, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your interaction is crucial for the channel's growth. On July 15, 1996, Dionísio Ávila, then 66 years old, spotted a mysterious, very bright, spherical object over the sports complex Alobreja, heading towards the Rabal Cruz area. The next day, around 11:30 in the morning, he left his house for his usual walk in the mountains near his home and the surroundings of his town, Los Vilares, accompanied by his inseparable dog, Linda. Around noon, as they reached the Barrero race, Ávila sat beside an oak tree, and something strange happened. Linda, his dog, was sitting a bit away from Ávila, who persistently called her, but she didn't obey. Upon closer inspection, Ávila noticed a transparent collar-like device with a small, diamond-shaped element around Linda's neck. The dog seemed scared and unable to move. Ávila decided to remove the strange collar using a lighter to apply flame to it, causing it to disappear in dense smoke. Once freed, Linda regained her mobility and started running. At that moment, Ávila looked towards the nearby olive grove and saw an object about 3 meters in diameter and 1.5 meters in height, with a small silver-colored dome. He approached it without touching and observed that the object was supported by 4 small legs, leaving traces around the base. The base had alternating white and red lamps, and the dome had 6 circular windows, all black, preventing Ávila from seeing inside. The symbol on the object was called Stick 0 Stick. Ávila thought he saw thin cables, like spider webs, connecting the object to a nearby high-voltage tower. He smelled diesel and heard a gentle humming, similar to a gas cylinder. Suddenly, fear struck him, and he turned to leave. Looking back, he saw 3 beings next to the strange object, 2 women and a man dressed in tight silver clothes, about 1.70 meters tall, fair-skinned, almond-eyed, and with attractive features with Asian traits. Ávila assumed they were scientists and quickly decided to leave. As he turned to leave, one of the women showed him her palms, and the other pointed a finger. A luminous sphere, which Ávila called a little star, or a small bright object, appeared and hit the ground near his feet, creating about 6 small stones. One of them had the size of a knot, with a curious inscription similar to the symbol on the spacecraft, Stick 0 Stick. Ávila named this special stone Lucerilio. After picking up the stones and standing up, Ávila found no object or beings. He returned home, feeling a tingling sensation throughout his body. Later, he felt much better regarding 2 ulcers he had. The doctor, a few days later, was surprised to find that Ávila had healed from those sores. A circular mark with a diameter of 3 meters and dried grass remained at the site where Ávila had seen the strange spacecraft, lasting for several years. 2 years after the initial contact, on April 25, 1998, around noon, Ávila witnessed a massive luminous explosion. Initially thinking it was a meteor, he observed it crossing the sky above a football field and a cemetery, falling near him by a fig tree. Instead of approaching the fire, Ávila decided to go to a small hill for a better view. To his surprise, he saw the same object he had seen years before. Ávila quickly fled, avoiding a potential encounter with the alleged crew. The UFO left a flattened grass area about 10 centimeters wide and 2 meters in diameter. Laboratory tests indicated significant dehydration in the grass. There was also a 15-centimeter-long stone, split into 2 pieces, possibly due to the artifact's weight on it. Notable effects were observed on nearby trees, primarily freezing in some of the branches closest to the UFO. In the late 70s, Ávila had his first contact with a UFO, which he didn't consider important at the time. While riding his motorcycle to work on a farm in Los Vilares, he experienced a strange phenomenon. Around 10 a.m., as he was ascending a hill, his motorcycle suddenly lost power. After parking it next to a tree, a huge glow in the sky caught his attention, a circular reflector of immense brightness that prevented him from looking directly at it. After a few moments, the light disappeared in complete silence. Ávila never found an explanation for this strange event. Supposedly, Ávila had several similar experiences after those in the 90s. The last one occurred in 2010, when, along with his wife and friends, they saw a light in the sky making cross-shaped movements. Ávila investigated the area and found another row of stones on the ground with inscriptions, which he keeps at home. Subsequent analysis showed that the elements composing these stones are all known and common on our planet. Ávila never made contact with the humanoid beings again. In summary, Dionísio Ávila's compelling account of close encounters in Spain presents a mysterious and thought-provoking narrative. The detailed description of sightings, interactions with humanoid beings, and the enigmatic artifact left behind add layers of complexity to the story. Ávila's courage in facing the unknown sparks curiosity about the possibility of cosmic interactions. We invite your thoughts and reflections on this intriguing case. Stay tuned for more captivating videos on the channel, and thank you for being part of our cosmic journey. Subscribe, like, and share your opinions. Until the next video.